What's going on, guys? It's Zesta here, back with another video. Today's video is going to be an install of this sub and amp on my Nismo. I haven't posted in probably like 2 or 3 weeks now, and I low-key missed making videos, so I wanted to put something out for you guys. I've done a couple things to the Nismo since I last posted something. I put this radar detector in. It's a Uniden R3, which is a pretty good quality radar detector.
X-band, K-band, Ka-band, laser, GPS connected.
Other than that, nothing much. So this is basically the biggest thing that I've done since that point. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys and help somebody out if you don't know how to do this. So basically what we have here is a sub. Obviously this is a kicker comp 10-inch, I believe. This is a pretty good quality sub. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it in this because obviously trunk space is limited on these cars, as you guys know. So this is the sub, and then obviously this is the amp. This is a dual 4-channel. It's a DA1004D. And here's all the wiring that came with the sub and the amp that I bought from Marketplace. And then also this is all wiring that I bought separately just to make sure it's gonna work. I have a few other things. This right here is gonna be like loom wrap for the wires to kind of hide them against the black interior and make them not noticeable if they are going to be showing out anywhere. But I'm going to do my best job of hiding everything and obviously tucking it away. Personally, I hate anything with wiring, especially subs. Subs are really annoying in my opinion. I mean, it's really easy, but I just really hate wiring. I hate messing with wiring and doing anything that involves wiring. So I have my buddy Billy coming over. He's going to help me out. He helped me with my subs on my Duramax. But basically, I have this cover off because this feeds into the firewall there, and I'm gonna have to run a power cord from here into there, which is gonna go into the interior, which you guys can tell is a little ripped apart. One thing is, this video is gonna pertain to aftermarket head units. I have a JVC head unit here. I'm not sure exactly what you're gonna do if you have stock, but I obviously already have like subwoofer wire, so I'm just gonna have to pretty much plug it into here. I personally also am not somebody who is super big on having like really loud bass and stuff like that. Like, I don't need a crazy setup, but this speaker setup that I have in here now, it doesn't really make much noise. Like, my exhaust is louder than it. So if I have volume fully maxed out on this, I can honestly barely hear it if I'm like doing a pull or something like that, which is kind of normal, I guess. But I just want something that adds a little bit more bass. I have no bass whatsoever in it right now. So this is gonna pretty much solve that issue perfectly for me. Also, I recommend picking up one of these. It's a vehicle installation amp kit. I got this one from Best Buy, but they have them on Amazon and stuff too. This is made for pretty much any vehicle, but it includes your RCA cables, some ground wire, amp fuse holders, split loom, all the connectors you possibly need. So I would probably get one of these just so you're safe if you know you probably don't have everything with you. Everything that came in here is this, and this. So everything here is what came in that, which is going to help us a lot because I think I'm missing RCA cables. Guys, we got Billy. Y'all. This is the man of the hour. All right, so first thing we did was run this ground wire or power wire down into the Z firewall. It was a pain in the ass. It was super tight. Got everything apart. But yeah, it basically comes down there through the firewall. It's just super, super tight. So we're gonna run that to the amp then, and that's pretty much the hardest part. So we got that in there. That's gonna hook up right to here then, and then that's gonna go to the battery, which is already on actually. Tuck that under there. Got this little sending unit mounted right there. These to there obviously, which then goes into the firewall. You guys can see Billy Bob is running the wire right under that plastic piece there. Nobody's ever gonna see that shit.
With all the other ones.
Yeah, there's all the wiring harness stuff. So, and yeah, I don't know exactly where we're gonna put it in the back, but it might be right behind the seats. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So we got it running good. We had to hook up the RCA cables to this, the back here, and then we had to hook the RCAs to that head unit, and also this little 20 gauge wire. What is that? The blue wire?
The blue's the remote.
Remote wire. So either on a remote wire.
The head unit.
Yeah.
And powers sends signal from the radio to the amp to power it on.
So there are the RCAs back there from there, and then there's the blue wire. We connected that into there, and it all works. So just that ground or that power wire up there all the way through, and then everything that I just said, the RGA and this blue wire, and then obviously the power goes right to there. The remote wires onto there. I'm picking up the camera again because I just finished doing everything in the trunk. I haven't messed with up there yet at all to put everything back together, but as you guys know, everything's hooked up, working good now. So I mounted this to basically the little under plastic in the trunk. This is the amp, and then the sub is kind of wedged right in between here. So I'm not too nitpicky about my trunk space. I gotta put a jack and some tools in here yet, but this definitely works for what it is. The wires are obviously running right here. The one on the right is going over to the battery ground power, and then the left is going to the wires that go into my head unit up in the driver's seat right there. So yeah, this is basically it. Works well for me. Can still put stuff back here. So we got everything set up, put back together. You can see this is, I gotta put this trim piece back on, but this is how it's running. Right to the battery, looking good. Got everything back together though, so dash is all together, everything as it needs to be, as it was before. The only thing you can see is that wire running right there. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it once the passenger seat is back, but I have that loom on it, of course. And then right here you see this wire, and that is right next to my driver's seat running down there into the back. So pretty overall clean setup. The only wires you see, like I said, is this right here, and then that little part next to my driver's seat. And other than that, this is all in the trunk. Nobody's really ever back here other than me. So yeah, it looks good. This passenger footwell is cleaned up real nice. This is the only part that's sticking out. You can see it right there. But yeah, so very clean. Pretty time consuming. We took a while trying to get that into there. That took us about 30 minutes. We ended up taking that fully off, that little rubber grommet cover thing. I got to put it back on there. But that took us the most time. We were trying to feed through a hole, obviously. As you can see, there's a little hole down there that we fed into. And we were trying to do it without taking the cover off completely. So it took us a while. Then we just figured, take the whole cover off, then we were easier to run it. There's just so many wires that are running along that little column right there. So that's what made it such a pain in the ass. But overall, we got it together. It looks good, looks mint, works well. I'm gonna do a little sound clip for you guys here before I wrap up the video. It's gonna be better once I have this trunk closed and everything, but we'll play it, show you guys how it looks. That's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Like I said, it works perfect for what I need it for. I don't need anything too crazy. It definitely made a huge difference in the cabin. I haven't even played it with the trunk completely closed yet, and it was definitely good enough, I could tell, with everything opened up yet. So I'm definitely happy with it. I do recommend this. It's a kicker comp. It's perfect for like a coupe or any smaller vehicle, or if you don't want super loud bass, this is a perfect option for you. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back together, and then that's pretty much it. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and obviously stay tuned, like and subscribe if you want more content from me. I'm not going to stop posting anytime soon, so get to bring this thing out next year, which is going to be exciting. I'll have a bunch of fun videos on this. Whatever's under here, I'm not sure. Who knows, right?